Book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And they cover fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. All praises to Yahweh, by Shem HaShah, Baruch by honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect that seeking to be the elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen. Some look like the heathen. Beginning with 144,000. Preacher, teachers, and prophets, Shalom. And that's Esau, man. That's doing all that oppressing the people. You know, as the saying goes, you will own nothing, be happy. Now, this is one of the videos I was talking about yesterday, and I was talking about HOA charging people fees to enter their homes, right? But it's apartments, and soon it's going to be homes. In these 15-minute cities, they're going to charge people to get into their homes. But most definitely, you're going to have to bow the knee and take the MOTB to get into your homes. And it's going to be a social credit score system. All right? To the point where if you're not on good behavior, they're gonna shut you out of the system. All right? Going to the mark of the beast. All right? But they have complete control over you. All right? So we're most definitely at the end. Now, real quick, this is Ecclesiastes 36 and 6. Really, all of this. I'm going to start at 1. Have mercy upon us, O Lord God, Yahweh Shema Shalom, and behold us, who, the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect. And send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. Lift up thy hand against the strange nations, and let them see thy power. And that's these heathen. Beginning with Esau, beginning with America. You know, like we read in Micah 2, woe unto him that were evil upon his bed, and will mourn his light. They practice it because it is in the power of their hands. That's these Edomites. They are oppressing the people. They are oppressing the world. They're breaking everybody down. Right? Why? It's prophecy. They want everybody eating out of their hands. But we're in a time where Esau is about to fill his belly. But soon, Yahweh Shema Shai is going to shoot the missiles on him, man. Yahweh Shai and the angels coming. All right? Ecclesiastes 36 and 3. Lift up thy hand against the strange nations and let them see thy power. And we see all sorts of judgment going on. Japan just got hit with an earthquake. A lot of people dead. A lot of homes and buildings destroyed. A lot of people had to move into homeless shelters or housing shelters. There's a lot going on. And that's over there in Japan. That's the Ammonites, the youngest of excuse me, I'm sorry, we're yawning. The youngest of Lot's 2 sons. Alright? Japanese, that's Ammon, or Ben-Ami. Then you got Moab, which is the oldest, which is the Chinese. And China got hit last month with an earthquake. Or was it earlier this month? I can't remember. But you see Yahweh Shema Shai judging his nation, man. Hey, Yahweh Shema Shai jacking Europe up. Man, Europe on fire, man, literally. All right? Heat. They catching fire. You got people running around stabbing folks. But the chaos going on. And look what's happening over here in America, man. Every day, every other day now. Hey, you got this severe heat. You got the data center sucking up water. You got the drought. Then flooding. Which people say, man, it's raining, we good. No. Hey, what the drought and the heat is doing to the crops, the water, the flooding is drowning them out. You see? You got severe thunderstorms happening, freak accidents, as the world call it. As we said in the past through the spirit of Prophet Yahweh Shema Shai, final destination type events are happening. All right? You got trucks driving through cities, snatching down bridges, or pulling down bridges, pulling and snatching down power lines. You know? Man, it's a lot going on. So we're witnessing the power of Yahweh Shema Shai that's upon these strange nations, man, all these heathen nations. It says, verse 4, as thou wast sanctified in us before them, be thou magnified among them before us. Let them know thee, as we have known thee, that there is no God but only thou, O God, Yahweh by Shema Shai. Right? So, as you see, that's a capital G, man. The one and only true living God, the God of heaven and earth, man. The God of the heaven and the heaven of heavens, man. Like it says in Deuteronomy. Hey, Yahweh Shema Shai said, hey, Heavenly Father house said, hey, there is no God, no, not one, besides him. And Esau trying to, and Esau trying to be over the Heavenly Father, man. These Edomites. Who else saying, hey, they can make God mad and they can do whatever they want? These so-called white people, man. Getting with the elites, the faces, man. These technocrats. Ecclesiastes 36 and 6. So, hey, we're in a time where Yahweh Shema Shai's prophecies, his word is coming to pass, and it's putting you heathen to shame. But also Yahweh Shema Shai is breaking down the pride of you wicked people, man. You know, and you heathen and you wicked people are just as proud as Esau and the elites are you heathen, man. As the scripture goes in Ecclesiastes, I believe it's the 10th chapter, hey, as the leader of the people, as a leader, so is let's get it real quick, man. Ecclesiastes 10 and 2, as the judge of his people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. You see? So you see, hey, just as well as the leaders of these nations are, these countries, you know, these heathen, hey, their citizens are the same, you know? So we're most definitely in a time where wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, you know, and the hurtful works are filled. We're most definitely in a time of pride and arrogance at an all-time high. All right? So Yahweh Shema Shai is breaking everybody down. Now everybody complaining, everybody hurt. All the nations are in distress and perplexed. Going to Luke 21. You see? Ecclesiastes 36. Ecclesiastes 36 and 6. Show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that's Yahweh Shai, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. Raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. Take the time short. Remember the covenant, and let them declare thy wonderful works. Let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of the fire, and let them perish that oppress the people. And this is what we're witnessing, man. Esau is the number one oppressor, man. This is his rule. He's ruling the earth. It says, smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none other but we. See, the rulers of these nations think they God. Gather all the tribes of Jacob together and inherit thou them as from the beginning. See, this is separation of the nation of Israel. Okay, beginning with the elect and the heathen nations, man. You see? And another scripture that proves salvation is only for Israel. Which those Gentiles in the New Testament are Israelites. All right? They're scattered abroad, man. All right? They're scattered amongst the heathen. As prophecy said what happened. Ecclesiastes 36 And 12, 11 again. Gather all the tribes of Jacob together and inherit thou them as from the beginning. Beginning with the elect, you know. So, as it was from the beginning, Yahweh Shema Shah is restoring the order in the earth. The sons of God, the Israelites, being back in authority and power and ruling in righteousness. O Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, and upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn. You see? Be merciful unto Jerusalem, thy holy city, the place of thy rest. Our land, our city, Jerusalem being the capital. Also New Jerusalem, which is the people, the elect, be in that city, man. Fill Zion with thy unspeakable oracles and thy people with thy glory. Give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, the Israelites, the prophets. The prophets are all Israelites, all right, are all men. And raise up prophets that have been in thy name. Reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful. You see? So you see, the elect are going to be rewarded for enduring until the end. The elect are going to be rewarded during these troublesome times. And most definitely, salvation is coming to the elect of Israel and major blessings, man. So we got a lot coming to us, Lord, when we part of the elect. But hey, we're in a time where Yahweh Shema Shah is breaking down these damn heathen, man. All right, now you got the phrase, you will own nothing, be happy. It says it describes a sharing a subscription-based economic model where individuals rent or lease services rather than purchasing and owning physical goods. The core concepts involve the World Economic Forum, WEF 2030 vision, the original intent of the people, and the widespread public criticism it generated. Origin and original intent. Quote, welcome to 2030. I own nothing. No car, no house, no appliances, and no clothes. End quote. As written in a 2016 essay by Danish politician Ida Akin, it says the essay envisioned a utopian sharing economy where products are turned into services. Proponents argue that renting or sharing items like cars, homes, and tools when needed would lower costs, reduce waste, and make city living cleaner and easier. City living, 15-minute cities. The subscription reality. Modern digital life already reflects parts of this shift, such as streaming, music, or movies, and licensing software instead of buying physical CDs, DVDs, or permanent software boxes. Hey, and we've been seeing them doing that, man, with these subscriptions. Hey, now PlayStation. So, hey, they're going away from physical copies, man. You know? Xbox, they still make physical copies, but hey, you don't own the games. You just buy the game out of the store for whatever price it is, just so you can, that's why you need internet, so you can download or upload the services, man, so you can play the game. You see? Like that's crazy. So you don't own nothing. You know? They said the services went down on Xbox and PlayStation yesterday. And so even those with their own physical copies couldn't even play the Xbox. Which, you know, it was like Sabbath. You know, we weren't doing none of that anyway. Because even those with their library, stored on their library, they couldn't play the game. It's all licensed. You see? It says, consumers pay for access and convenience rather than the physical item or underlying intellectual property rights. Dystopian criticisms. Critics view the statement as a warning sign of a dark future, which that future is now, and it's going to get worse. Controlled by corporate monopolies or global elites. Many people on forums note that instead of freedom from upkeep, renting everything permanently leaves people financially vulnerable, entirely dependent on corporations. It says for basic needs and unable to build personal generational wealth. You see? So hey, all this generational wealth, all people like to talk about, hey, we told you, man, that shit ain't happening here, man. We underneath the curses. Alright? You see? This is not our rest, man. We're at the end. Alright? Esau wants everyone eating out of his hands. This is why they are defrauding everyone, man. That's why a technology taking over. They're taking over all the jobs. All this Trump talking about, they're adding hundreds of thousands of jobs. Man, that's just talk, man. That's just talk. Everybody see it. Everybody making videos about it. Everybody is going through it. These jobs, these businesses, these data centers, everything is set up for AI, for robots, man. It's not for people. They're only keeping a few people on, man. All right, and that's to work with the technology, man. To work on them. That's it. But everybody else finished, man. And that's majority of the people. And going right back in the time of Egypt, man, when Joseph was second in command underneath Pharaoh. I forget which Pharaoh was, Ramses. I forget which one. But hey, same thing now. They want you in and out of their hands. This is be to the point where people gonna give an in and everything to survive. All right. See, this is the point of that mark of the beast, man. You want these things? Hey, things will be so. Hey, man, it's gonna be severe, man. Detrimental, deadly. Hey, unless you got your how about Shema Shah, you finished. And if you walking by sight and not by faith, you done. Honestly, I got faith. I'm gonna hold on, and you don't expect me to be here talking about some rapture. You stuck, man. Cause y'all ass is gonna be here, right along with everybody else. And being that you're not built up for it, that means you have no foundation. You weren't prepared for it, so you've done. And you're not gonna be able to go to the prophets. You're not gonna be able to go to the true believers of Yahweh Shema Shah and receive no aid, no help. You screwed. Y'all gonna be screwed. All that pride. And elected Israel ain't gonna be able to help y'all. The true believers ain't gonna be able to help nobody but each other. One another. You know? It says, yeah, that's it. So this is literally what you will own nothing, be happy means, man. This is why they're building 15-minute cities, man. All these things are going on. That's why everything is subscription based. All right? Now let's get, where is it? Let's get my man, where you at? Right here.
At 50 Floor, we make upgrading worry-free.
I was looking for these videos.
Our experts bring the showroom to you, helping you choose the... Hey,
I'm a man of my word. I try to, keep my word. And I was looking for probably about 30 minutes yesterday. I couldn't find the video. But it was how I was typing it in. I should have been typing in subscription-based videos to get in homes or apartments. But you see, this is coming to apartments, and it's already here. It says, are you ready? And it's not just apartments, it's everything pertaining to life. You see? As we just read, you own nothing, be happy. This is what they was talking about, man. And this my man right here. Talk to him, bro. That's his YouTube handle. I'll put the link to this video in the description box, but I'm going to play a few minutes of it. And hey, it's only going to get worse. Hey, this is going to the social credit score system, man. Once they got full control, you take the MOTB, they're gonna lock you out, man. And you look up what's going on in China, them people are homeless. A lot of them people being locked out because they're not with the program. So they're off the grid. Alright? And that goes into that Revelation 13 and 15. And they who don't bow to, let's get that real quick. Lead to the beast, you'll be killed. Remember, the word kill also goes into exile, to be separated. So you can be separated and exiled out of the system. Revelation 13:15. And he had power to give life into the image of the beast, and that the image of the beast should both speak. And this image is this new world order, man. It's a digital system. Alright? When you get the last verse, you won't be able to buy and sell, you won't be able to function. And he had power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Now you know that word kill is literal. And also, when you go into the root word, come on, man. Apoctyneo.
Strong's G 615. Apoctyno. Apoctyno.
Apoctyno. To kill in any way, whatever. Alright, so they're going to be killing people. Also, the system itself is going to kill people. Alright. Now you get the root word, it's apa.
Strong's G 575. Apa. Apa.
Of separation, of local separation, after verbs of motion from a place, i.e., or departing or fleeing. And you just keep reading. A separation of a part from the whole, where of a whole some part is taken. You see? So you're going to be exiled, separated from this system, man. All right, which is a digital system, a track and trace system, a system of surveillance. Okay, you will own nothing, be happy. If you don't bow the knee, you can be on the outside looking in, which the elected Israel, true believers of Yahweh Shema Shah, who are Israelites, they can be on the outside of this system, but on the inside of the temple of Yahweh Shema Shah, looking at everybody else. Hey, Isaiah 65, you know, second Esdras. Matter of fact, let's get the one in second Esdras. Second Esdras is it 2? Second Esdras chapter 2 and verse 22. The Wadi Yahweh Shema Shah 27. Let's start at 26. Let's start 25. 24. Abide still, O my people, the elected Israel, and take thy rest, for thy quietness still come. Nurse thy children, O thou good nurse, establish their feet. And that good nurse is wisdom, man. That's the truth. It says, for as the servants, and that's through the service of prophets, as for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish. You see? Not one head on your head shall perish. Even in death, the elect gonna live, man. All right? The dead in your house shall rise first, and those that remain shall be caught up. For I will require them from among thy number. You see? Be not weary, for when the day of trouble in heaven is cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. The heathen shall envy thee, and that's these heathen, and also 2/3 of Israel shall envy thee, the elect. They shall be able to do nothing against thee, said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah. My hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell, meaning the grave. You see? You see? Be joyful, O thou mother, with thy children, for I will deliver thee, said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah. So the elect can be delivered, and we can get our land back. So you see, we're going to be separated from this system, but not separated from Yahweh Shema Shah. hey, the elect are gonna have more than what they need, man. All right, the elect are gonna be comforted during these times. The household, when I say household, meaning the men, women, and children, that cleave unto the Yahweh Shema Shah, truth and sincerity. All right, your aunts and uncles, they ain't in the truth. Your mom and dad ain't in the truth. Your kids ain't in the truth. They through. All right, but if you got kids and family members that's in this truth and they're obedient, hey, they're gonna be good. Cause hey, just because you're in this truth and you got kids, but they wicked. When I say kid, meaning children, meaning of age, 12 and up, they wicked, disobedient. Hey, they finished, man. They finished. All right. You got a wife that's wicked. Now you might have a wife that's not in the truth, but she follow your lead and she's respectful. Hey, she's fulfilling her role. All right. Hey, really, she moving according to the Holy Spirit, man. And really in it, she is. All right, and soon she's going to acknowledge you how about Shema Shah, and she gonna be protected, man, and delivered. And women, you might got husbands that ain't right, but they see everything, what you been talking about good, and it's working out. You how about Shema Shah coming through? Hey, they could get an order. You how about Shema Shah say them too, but their ass don't get an order, they through. I'm gonna play a little bit of this, man. I'll put a link to this full video in the description box, man. This is where we at, man. You own nothing to be happy. Step right in. How about Shema Shah Shalom?
Hey, so everyone has lost their apartment hunting, housing market, renting, whatever it is, you've absolutely lost your mind. So as I sit here apartment hunting here in Los Angeles, would you believe that I came across this place, $2,500 a month, okay, 1 bedroom, no utilities included, you have to pay for your parking, bare bones, 3 times the rent, $650 minimum credit, okay? I scroll down to the bottom and I see that in order for you to access your unit that you are paying $2,500 for, okay, you must subscribe to a monthly membership to use your key fob. If you don't, you will not be able to access your unit that you pay $2,500 for. What are we doing? People are tired, and it is only going to get worse. This is quite literally something that the average American will not just work their way out of. They will not skip a latte out of. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
I needed some inspiration for how to wear them, so I asked ChatGPT to help me. It was so useful to brainstorm how to wear them for different occasions.
What are we doing?
All right, a little story time about how capitalism completely destroys our ability to thrive, let alone survive. All right? So, my apartment, I have been here for 4 years now. And when I first moved in, we had a fob system for locks, right? Little gray disc that you attach to your keychain, and you just slap it up against the little magnetic-y thing, and it unlocks the main door, your door, all those things. About a year and a half to 2 years ago, we all get an email from our apartment complex that they are doing away with the fob system, and instead we are going to be on a phone app lock system. So fobs are going away. They're going to change out all the locks on every single door, and we're all going to be using this phone app moving forward. And they instituted this across, there's like over 200 apartments in my complex. It's a pretty big complex. And by and large, since this was installed, every single resident I talk to, we hate this app system. Absolutely hate it, because think about it. When I first moved in, if I get home and I've got arms full of, grocery bags and I'm by myself, all I have to do is hook my keys onto my finger and just slap the fob up against the magnetic thing, and I can unlock the elevator, I can unlock my front door, no problem, right? Now what I have to do, armful of groceries, is I have to get out my phone. I have to unlock it with my face. I have to go into the app. I have to make sure my Bluetooth is on because it only works if Bluetooth is on. And then I hold it up to the little reader thing on the door or in the elevator. It takes on average 3 to 5 seconds for it to register and unlock. So when you're in the elevator, it's a real time crunch because that elevator will just start moving regardless of whether or not you've unlocked it. So you might end up shooting past your floor if you couldn't get it unlocked fast enough. But mostly it's just cumbersome. It's a pain in the ass. No one likes, everyone complains about it every time you get into the elevator. People are like, I hate this system. I hate it so much. Also come to realize, right around the time that they put in this new lock system, they also started a new fee attached to our rent, which is called the Technology Connect fee. And the way they originally talked about it was, we're going to start offering internet as well, so that you don't have to go with any third-party internet providers, but that's totally optional if you want to opt in. A lot of us don't opt in. We use some of the more reliable providers that are around. But that technology fee still exists for everybody every single month. Because that technology fee pays for the app to unlock the door. That technology fee is $85 a month. We all pay a subscription of $85 a month to unlock our fucking doors. $85 a month, almost $100 a month, not to live here, not for your rent, just to get in the fucking door. Because the apartment complex, without a vote from its residents, without anything, the property managers decided this is what we're doing now, and we're gonna charge you for it. But it'll be great because it's tech, it's high quality, blah, 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 blah. It's better than the fob system. Meanwhile, the residents hate it. We don't like it. It's not reliable. It's a pain in the ass, and we pay almost $100 a month just to unlock our fucking doors, to get into the homes that we reside in. This is capitalism in a nutshell. We're going to create a problem. We're then going to solve said problem that we created, and then we're going to charge you for the solution. And when we talk about how people are struggling to just survive, let alone thrive, it's because of this kind of shit. It's because we have moved to this place where we own nothing. Everything is subscription-based. Even being able to get into your front door is on a subscription that if you don't pay, you don't even get into your own goddamn home.
That's where we are.
Summer's here, and right now get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado.
You don't even get into your own goddamn home. That.
Just when you thought you saw enough, here come another one. This one for the apartment owners, or want to be apartment owners. They're doing.
And like I said, I put my man video in the description box, so you see. If you're a Hebrew Israelite, and you're not talking about this beast system, this digital system, this mark of the beast, hey man, you ain't no prophet, man. All right, hey, Yahweh Shema ain't dealing with you. All right. Again, Revelation 13 and 16, going into this digital beast system. And he causes, you see how the only way you can be a part of it, man, you're going to subscription base, but soon you can have to take the mark of the beast, man. If you don't have it, you will not be able to function. Revelation 13, 16, and he caused of all, both small, great, rich, poor, free, and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that's the RFID chip, man. Either hand or in your foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell, you see, that no man might buy or sell, that no man will be able to function Save meaning except he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, unless you bow the knee to this beast system, man. Here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 636, and that's this digital system, man. Hey, stay prayed for the how about Shema Shai? We here, man. It's only gonna get worse. Go on now and be happy. Shalom.